What's going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with another episode of Dream Daddy. Last time, as you may remember, or you can see right here, we were on Dad Book, and we had picked up a message from Matt as we discussed the kind of on-the-nose aspect of how the side quests are actually on the side of Dad Book here, where we get our messages. And it looks like we are about to go, as the button says, lose that money, playing some poker with Matt. And he said we, and Amy was curious who the we was. I'm guessing him and other dads. And Amy, if you can correct me if I'm wrong, but you were just worried because some of the dads suck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we shall see if it is other dads or if it's like some of his maybe band friends or whatever. Or music friends, but I doubt it. I'm assuming it's other dads.
I assume it's other dads too. I'm just hoping it's not like too many of them.
Not too many of them. Because then you run the risk of getting at least one crappy one in there.
Yep.
I just worry about having to use
it's
like...
It's just us and Damien.
Yeah. Yeah. I just worry about having to use like 75 different voices. Matt invited me to a poker night at Joseph's house.
Oh, okay.
I put on my going out coat and walk over. We got a whole going out outfit. We got going out pants.
Yeah.
Or going out coat.
Yeah, I have going out clothes, and I have clothes that I only wear at home that are essentially my pajamas.
I was gonna say, yeah,
but
it's just
but they're not like pajamas. Like a majority of them are clothes that I used to wear out that are just not in as good condition as they used to be, or they don't fit quite as well as I would like them to. And so those are clothes that I wear around the house.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and like I don't know, I guess for me like you said, like old like ripped shirts maybe for me, or like if they have like a particular
stains.
Large number of stains on them.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
If it's ripped or stained or small or old or faded or
and now I'll be an old dad for a minute. You know, some of that's in fashion now.
Yeah,
ripped clothes, stained clothes, or whatever. These damn kids. You know.
Go buy some smoke or whatever the e-liquid.
E-liquid. I was like, what are you talking about? I thought you were attempting to name a clothing brand and failing on it.
No, my mouth just went straight for an S sound for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I guess because
e-cigarette. Yeah. Across the way, I spot Matt, who's walking over from his own house. He's got a case of beer under his arm. Crap, I should have brought something. Hey, man. Crap, I should have brought something.
Well, at least he feels comfortable enough around Matt that he can just like say his internal monologue out loud.
I was gonna say, Peter, you said the inside part on the outside.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
Haha, no worries, man. It's your first time. Just bring a full wallet. How long have you guys been at this for?
Well, it's a good thing Robert gave us back our wallet then, shit.
Years, buddy. Just a nice way to keep in touch with the guys. It's never really high stakes. Well, there you go.
You know, you need to have a high wallet, apparently.
Well, here's the...
high wallet.
A high wallet? Wow.
A full wallet.
A large, a thick wallet. Yeah. Any of those adjectives.
We'll get high on those i-cigarettes.
No, not high. those i-cigarettes. Wow. Can we start this episode over? Is that okay?
I think we should. I think I'm having a stroke. Oh no.
That's hilarious. Holy crap.
Oh man.
Is this episode titled Amy Loses Her Mind?
No, that happened many years ago.
Oh god. Well, what do you think of the selection of dads?
I approve.
Okay, I thought you would.
Okay.
We pass through the fence enclosing Joseph's backyard. Craig, Brian, and Joseph hover over the patio. Or hover around the patio. How would they hover over the patio, Joe? Drinking beer and chatting.
Maybe they can fly. I don't know.
Robert sits in the corner, brooding as usual.
No.
Peter, glad you could make it. Oh. So am I. I'm psyched to take all your money. Just like old times. Craig's the resident shark. We prefer the term person who's good at poker. I'm well aware. Craig's always been suspiciously good at poker. I can't tell you how much I genuinely hope we're playing cards in this. Like that there's a minigame of us playing cards so that we can actually do really well. Are you still as terrible as you were in college? Poker face or tell the truth?
Oh boy. Tell the truth.
I am still terrible at poker. My tell is a sustained, childlike giggle.
that much of the truth. Damn, you don't tell them your tell. God.
There's no way you're as bad as Joseph. Joseph shrugs. This is basically my tithing. I'm giving back to the community.
Wink.
Plus, I'm happy to just sit here and eat all of Brian's snacks. He said
there's
wink
no
out
way
loud.
Joseph is bad at poker.
Why?
Stepford wife.
Why does that mean he's bad at? Why does that mean he's good at poker?
Because he's a robot.
Oh.
He doesn't have tells. He's a robot.
Guess who brought pigs in a blanket? Not Craig.
Oh.
Hey, my chia seed and granola energy balls are just as delicious.
Ew, no, they're not.
I'm really messing up Craig today. I apologize, everybody. Everybody
I'm
laughs.
sure his balls are delicious, but...
Ew. Let's just get the game going. Yeah, I'm like using Matt's voice for Craig. I keep messing it up. We all take a seat at the table and Matt starts dealing cards. The first couple rounds go by easily as I'm getting the hang of things, but it's obvious that Craig is running the show here. Craig, how did you get so good at this? It's pretty easy. You just start getting a feel for everybody's tell. Like, Matt will scratch his ear.
Oh.
Hey, Brian adjusts his pants when he's trying to lie. No, wait a second. And I think you just loudly announce to the whole room when you have a good hand.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, yep, that's me. What's Joseph's tell? Everything. Literally everything. That man is an open book. He couldn't lie if he tried. Well, at least I have God on my side.
Ew, what? No.
Oh.
See, you can't even say that with a straight face. What about Robert? Oh, sorry, that's us. What about Robert? Honestly, the man's an enigma. Robert raises his glass of whiskey to us in a solemn salute. I think he'd wipe the floor with us if he actually tried.
Then you would have to try at something.
Yeah, and he's too cool for that.
All right.
I'm just here because I enjoy the company. Robert pulls out
And
his
the balls. The chia balls.
The chia balls. Robert pulls out his phone and stares at it. Robert, is that a flip phone? Yeah.
It's a burner phone. That's how come he knew the kid wanted e-cigarette liquid.
You and Joseph on the same page here. What, are you a drug dealer now? Yeah, what do you need? Horse, speed, Tijuana Johnnies?
Tijuana Johnny's? Really?
I can get you the street stuff easy, but if you're looking for something exotic or designer, that's maybe 72 hours and a favor called. Maybe I won't need you today. Maybe I won't need you tomorrow. But someday. Oh, I don't
Needs
really...
to taste his chia balls.
I don't really... I think I'm good. Right. But still, if you got the coin, I got the
I
goods.
bet you do.
I dropped my phone in the toilet, and this is the backup until I can get that replaced under warranty. Everyone murmurs their sympathies. We've all been there. We go back to playing. I really gotta stop eating these pigs in a blanket. Or pigs in a blankets. Pigs in a blankets? I don't know. But they're very good. I think there might be cheese in them.
No.
That sounds delicious.
Yeah, I prefer mustard.
Ew. Oof. I don't know if I got enough to raise you on this round. You can always bet your firstborn.
Yay!
If you think you can handle another one, be my guest. Pryor and Hazel are a handful, to say the least.
No, just Hazel.
Buddy, you think 3 kids is a handful? Try 4. I'm operating at 100% dad capacity at all times.
Yeah, right? Well, 2 of his children are demons. And 1 is a robot. So he's got 1 live child.
Jesus. Actually, it's technically 5. Christine saw a commercial for one of those dolls that poop and wouldn't stop asking for it. We ended up getting it for her for her birthday, but she's so grossed out by the fake baby poop that she makes me change its diapers. So now I'm changing the real baby and the fake baby.
Well, more lively than your son, though.
Wow.
Aye.
There's just a lot of poop in my household right now.
So why are we at your house? Let's go to a
he's probably got-
non-poop household.
Yeah, but he's probably got the biggest backyard. Daisy got one of those a while back. One night, I walked in on her after she had tried to take the doll apart to see how the poop mechanism worked. But then she couldn't put it back together and started crying. Poop everywhere.
I did not have a pooping doll growing up, but I did take a lot of my Barbie dolls apart and cut their hair very short and all kinds of terrible things. And, repurpose their clothing and all kinds of stuff.
Wow. Did you, thankfully you never had one of those Cabbage Patch Kid dolls that could eat and, ate those girls' hair?
I did have Cabbage Patch Kids, but they couldn't eat. No. I'm too old for that, I guess.
Oh, God.
None of my dolls did things.
My dolls did things.
All my dolls were old school dolls. Old people dolls.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay.
Oh, I shouldn't say that. We did have a Barbie doll that changed color in water.
Okay.
So we did have a lot of pool parties in the sink with the Barbie dolls.
Oh, I was gonna say, did you have a pool back then or no?
Yes, but we never put the Barbies in the actual pool. That was a no-no.
Why?
Because we didn't take the dolls outside.
Oh, okay. Sorry I brought it up, everybody. Let's get back to it. I've said the wrong thing.
Pool party in the sink.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Fake poop, but still. That reminds me of... Wait, do we all have poop doll stories? Everyone nods in agreement. Guys, I really don't need any more poop in my life than there is already. Can we just get back to poker and not talk about poop? Jesus.
You haven't even started the poker yet.
Matt deals another hand and we quickly forget about the poop. We run out of pigs in blankets, so we switch over to Craig's healthy snack food. It actually isn't terrible.
Hey.
These kale chips are phenomenal. We should sell these at the coffee shop. It's my own recipe.
Hipsters love them.
It's my own recipe. I'd be happy to give it to you guys. I could see it now. Pierce the kale chips. Because pierce the veil? No? Wow.
Hey.
Pierce the Veil is a popular post-hardcore screamo band out of San Diego.
Well.
We all look at Matt, confused. It's maybe not any of your wheelhouses.
Hey.
How's the shop nowadays?
Hey.
Busy as ever. I'm toying with the idea of hiring on another person to work the counter, but I haven't found a good candidate. So yeah, you were right. This is prior, because he hired Carlos or whatever that kid's name is?
Pablo.
Okay.
I was like, Pedro? No, it's close, but not.
By the way, with the way that they're standing, it totally looks like Brian's hand is in Craig's pocket.
It does. Or just on his ass. Maybe it just is.
If Amanda's looking for a summer gig, let me know. That's really nice of you, but I think she's been burned too badly by coffee shops before. Literally, not figuratively.
Hey.
Matt cocks his head to the side. I'll ask her, though. We get down to the final hand of the night, and it's Craig in the lead by a landslide.
Because it's hot.
Yes, Amy, that's correct. That's why he said literally, not figuratively.
Well, I thought maybe she just got fired.
Ah, I see.
Because fire is hot.
Wow. Nicely done. Way to bring it back. I appreciate that very much. Joseph has long since lost all of his chips and has taken to tidying up, refusing any help from the rest of us. Brian deals us all cards.
Hey.
So, what's it gonna take for Robert to give a damn on this round? Robert looks up from his half-empty glass of whiskey. Do you really want to unleash the beast? Well, now I'm curious. I got a long history of being a gambling man, but I'll only do it if you make it interesting. None of this penny chip nonsense. I got a Lily's 18-year blend sitting in my closet right now. Was saving it for when River turns 21, but I'm willing to put it up as collateral.
Ew.
Hi.
Now you're talking my language. He throws the keys to his... He throws the keys to his truck on the table.
Oh my god.
She's seen better days, but she can still... I'm doing the wrong voice. She's seen better days, but she can still pull a tree trunk out of the ground. Nope.
Hey.
Myself and everyone else at the table immediately folds. Deal the cards, Bry Guy.
Well.
Are you guys sure you wanna... You heard the man. Deal.
Hey.
Brian deals the next round of cards. Craig stares daggers at Robert, who casually sips his whiskey. So I know what you might be thinking. Robert put his old workhorse up for grabs, his only mode of transportation. At times in his life, his only home. How can he be so sure of his abilities in gambling? I'll tell you right now, Craig. I wasn't always like this. Oh, it got real quiet. I was a lot like you. Smart, talented, cocksure of my own luck. I genuinely have no idea what that means. Great biceps, but it didn't last long, though. I lost everything in a game of Pai Gao in the back room of a Shenzhen tea house on what I thought was a 3-day business trip. Everything. Gone. Clothes, money, identification, you name it. I woke up in a ditch near Jiahui Park and had to make my life new from there.
Doesn't sound like gambling. It sounds like you were date raped, dude.
Or picked up by the Chinese mob.
Yeah. Nah, you'd be dead.
He'd be dead. It took me 3 years to beg, borrow, and steal my way back to American soil. And in those 3 years, I saw the greatest depths of human fear. Love deeper than I ever had, and lost it all many more times over. I've seen my own death, Craig. I know how I die. It's not like this. So let's make this more interesting.
Hey.
Robert produces the deed to his house from his jacket and tosses it on the table. Can I ask a ridiculous question? Who carries the deed to their house in their inside jacket pocket?
This guy.
Why? Did he
In case he
anticipate...
gets picked up by the Chinese mob. He'll need it.
Did he anticipate that this was going to happen tonight? That's so weird.
He's a freaking weirdo.
All I have and all I am. Are you prepared to go the distance? Thanks, Hercules.
Yeah.
Craig wipes the sweat from his brow. He studies Robert's face intently, searching for any sort of tell that he can find. Robert casually sips his whiskey again. See, now, if I were Craig in this instance, all I'm thinking here is that this is Robert's bluff.
Right.
This is like the biggest bluff ever.
Right. He's like, well, if I do like something completely outlandish, he'll just fold.
Well, and he tells this big elaborate story, and
Right.
because they don't know enough about him, they can believe it if they want to.
Right.
But there's no way this is real. It's just meant to intimidate him into folding, and then Robert wins.
Right.
Anyway. I fold.
Oh.
Everyone erupts. Fine, the whiskey's yours. And that's why you don't dance with the devil. So what was it? Were you bluffing or did you have the cards? That's for me to take to my grave, fellas. Next week, boys. Next week.
Hey.
You got it.
Hey.
I'll be there.
Was this supposed to have been fun?
It's just, sitting around sharing a drink with the boys, I guess. So sure
thank you.
Sure thing, or I almost had a heart attack.
I almost had a heart attack. So I don't want to come back.
Wow.
It sucked.
Welcome to the exclusive club of people who are a little terrified of Robert.
As long as it's not a poker club.
We all say our goodbyes and head our separate ways. Well, there you go.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, okay, so there's no more side quests. Is there a way to get rid of these? They're very annoying. Okay, fine. So who are we messaging next? Craig, Matt, Brian, Robert, Damien, Hugo, or Joseph? Preferably somebody whose accent I can do today. Jesus. I had Craig's for like 3 lines and then I lost it again. But it's fine. If you really want to date Craig, I'm sure I can figure it out. But you tell me who you want to message.
Why don't we do Brian this time?
So, Brian Harding, Says, hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along.
No.
On a Friday night, you are most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket.
That sounds wonderful.
If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole.
I don't like fishing, but desert island, you need to fish.
Exactly.
So.
What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts.
Nah.
What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman.
Okay.
What's your favorite movie genre? Rom-coms.
Yeah.
What up? What's your ideal date? Deck building. Now, Amy, that does not mean Magic the Gathering deck building.
I didn't think it did.
Okay, your eyes lit up like you did. Okay.
No, my eyes lit up because I have done some deck building
Yeah,
in my life.
I have also done some deck building in my life. That's time I was talking about Magic the Gathering.
I hate you. It was with my family, but I would not be opposed to doing it on a date.
Oh, I kind of would. Only because I'm a very sweaty person by nature. And, like, if I'm trying to impress a date, the last thing I want is to be, like, super sweaty and my hair's all in my face and I'm just disgusting. No,
That's
thank
hot
you.
to some people.
That's
Just
hot to
saying.
some people. Okay, well, good to know. What do you never leave home without? His portable fishing pole, because he's very one note. And then I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am.
Samesies. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
so are we messaging him?
I'm about it. Yeah.
Okay. All right, Brian, let's hang out. Don't eat too close to your bedtime.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially depending on what you eat, you get real bad dreams, real weird dreams. Oh my god, it was the worst. Anyway,
Okay.
digging
then.
up some stuff from Joe's past now. Okay. Man, I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda got along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids.
Yeah.
I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. Yesterday? We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple of minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. Hey man, always love a good burg with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We could bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition.
I love mini golf.
Rock on, Brian. He signed his name. That's cute.
Mini golf's good on a day that's not too hot.
Yeah,
Imperative.
yeah,
As long as it's an outdoor mini golf. If it's indoor, then I guess it doesn't matter. But
yeah, that's fair. Last time you and I went mini golfing was with our good friend Blake. So I don't know if he's watching this, but shout outs to Blake. What's up?
it was hot as hell.
And was it me? One of us managed to knock our ball off the track, off the hole that we were on, and through the fence. It was a chain link fence, and it went right through the diamond, right through the diamond into the swamp on the other side.
But when I went into the office and told them that, they were understanding. I think they get that more often than they should.
Yeah, I mean they still looked upset, but they at least gave you the ball. You didn't have to like pay for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he signed his name. That's
But
cute.
they should probably put like chicken wire or something.
Right, like a smaller set of holes.
Right.
Yeah, really weird. Friendly competition? This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better at it than I am. Almost. I type back. That sounds great, man. Name the time and place, and we'll be there. Hey, Amanda. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice, and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I could keep it in the negatives.
Yeah.
Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. Whoa. Cool backdrop.
Yeah.
You ready for this?
Alright.
Arr, matey, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that? Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we are indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Alright.
Come on, Pirate Dad, won't you talk like a pirate with me? Arr! Ahoy! Scurvy? Just eat some oranges, relax. Avast ye, I don't see pirates, only angles, or there's no time for jokes.
Avast ye.
I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon? Come on, Dad, you told me that this was just gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle.
Oh, God.
It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know, there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much, but we have to beat Brian at mini golf.
Why?
Because it's competition.
Why?
Why is it a competition? Because we've decided it is, and Brian clearly is very competitive. We had that Pokemon match with him, bragging about Amanda and Daisy. Remember? Way in the beginning, when we first met him. Yeah, so he's very competitive with us.
I remember.
Can we also talk about how apparently at this golf course, the mini golf course, there's the holes that you get the ball in, and then the flag is just randomly in the ground behind the hole and not in the hole itself?
Yeah.
That's not how mini golf works. They're always in the hole, and then you pull the flag out either to get your ball if you get a hole in one, or like if your fellow putters are close enough to it that you just pull it out so it doesn't like get knocked back out again. I mean, it's just weird. It's a weird design that they did. Okay. Whatever happened to just having fun? Oh, we will have fun.
Kicking their
When
asses.
we beat them. Yeah, see? Nicely done. Amanda gives me a side eye, but before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy! Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs for our mini golf excursion.
She's so cute.
Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Alright.
All right, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh. Amanda, I don't think this is a real pirate ship. I think it's just to play putt-putt on.
Well, it's a good thing she's cute.
Oh my god! Wow, that's messed up. Amanda gives Daisy a look. I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Ah, look at these two. They're two peas in a pod. So, you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You a gambling man?
Oh, God. We already did this.
I know when to hold 'em. Depends on what's on the table, or do I get you if I win?
Ew, no.
Why not? We're on a date. You don't want to
so
hit on him in
fucking
front of his
forward.
daughter like that?
No, that's so forward and gross.
I agree wholeheartedly, by the way, if that was a question.
Depends on what's on the table.
What are you willing to part with? How about the loser buys drinks tonight?
Okay. Sounds great.
All right, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend.
Oh.
Look at his face.
Oh, nice.
Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're going to maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one every time. What I just said is not a true thing. But it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen.
Wait, is that how telling the truth works? Like, well, I've lied, but it came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it.
Yeah. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down.
Army.
It's actual mini golf. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Hell yeah! Woo! Hell yeah! This is not as easy as it looks. Oh my god, are you serious? Alright, hold on. Yes! God damn! Yeah! Holy crap! Crap, that was really bad.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Men sink no putts.
Dead men sink no putts? Is that what he said? Yes! Got there. Oh, there's a fake one on the left.
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Jesus.
It's a pirate voice.
I know.
That was a good one, babe.
Okay. God, it's so fast. I hate it. Damn it, that was terrible. Wow, okay.
Hole full of balls.
Yo ho ho. Whoa!
What's an S rank?
I was just gonna say, that is something that you have not experienced in video games before. So, ranking systems are typically grade score, like scores you would get in school.
Right.
So A through F,
Right.
minus E for whatever reason. S is better than A.
Oh.
Yeah. So instead of like A plus or like pluses or minuses. Right, exactly. Exactly. So yeah, so S is the highest rank you can typically get. So there you go.
Sweet.
That's our first S rank of the game, folks. I messed up, what, 2 of them, I think? Or just one? Just one. Amanda pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. That was a little stressful, I won't lie. But I am very pleased that we won that one. No, it's not.
I'm very pleased that she can tell my eye is twitching, because it means she's really paying attention.
I feel my left eye twitch. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It is just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad! Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo.
Armating.
Oh god, I gotta do this again? Why? Oh crap.
Wait, you were amazing at it.
Right.
Alright, no pressure, I guess. Damn it! Lots of pressure, I guess.
You've lost your ball.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is that?
Yo ho ho in a hole full of balls.
Oh god.
Yo ho ho in a
Wow,
hole
I
full
didn't
of
even
balls.
see that. I have no idea what just happened.
In a hole full of balls.
Oh Jesus, how the hell do you do this? What? Oh god, it's gotta be this, right? Oh god. Wow, I was terrible at that.
Dead men sink no putts.
Damn it.
Oh, the fake one's on the right this time. Oh my god, get it?
Damn it.
You've lost your ball.
It was shaped like a skull, too. How the hell you... What the... Yeah, that sounds about right.
Dead men
Damn it.
sink
I thought
no
it would roll.
putts.
Oh, wow. Okay, I guess this... Yeah, this is hole 18. It's the last one. Damn it! Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna deserve a low rank on this. What? I guess maybe it combines it with the other one?
Oh yeah, probably.
That's incredible.
Still an S.
I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there are children present, but confetti cannons are going off in my brain, and someone is placing a wreath around inner me with the words "Best Dad" emblazoned on it. Man, that was some good shooting there, Peter. I have bested you on the field of battle. Minigolf is no joke, or minigolf is beneath me.
No joke.
The secret to mini golf is that you have to be really, really good at it.
Yeah.
Just ignore the latter half of the holes. Just only look at the first half and then, think that I'm really good. Arr, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did! Huh? We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here.
Let's do it.
Jesus. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging.
Yeah.
You two,
Right?
go enjoy your night.
Definitely me and Amanda are on the same wavelength.
Sounds like a plan. Peter, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves into too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble.
Yep, that's perfect.
Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that?
Okay.
That sounds like a plan.
Why is it a tiki bar? It's not pirate themed?
I guess not. Because it's a bar, and pirates would only have had rum or one kind of alcohol as opposed to multiple selections, I guess. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island themed bar. Palm trees, well, I guess it would be where they land on an island, right? When they come to land.
Yeah.
Palm trees adorn the walls and several fake parrots are strewn about.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
It's a tiki bar, and they're saying it's kitschy.
Yes.
I don't think that's real.
Fair enough.
That's not a thing.
By the way, we were unaware of this for the first few episodes, so I do apologize if there is supposed to be music here, but we did turn on streamer friendly mode. This game was made by YouTubers, so they do understand, because I will shout out, and nothing against the people who made the game, because God, we loved it. But when we did our playthrough of Life is Strange, I think we had 3 or 4 episodes hit with a copyright claim,
yeah.
Which, I mean, we weren't making money on them to begin with at the time that we were posting them, so, we didn't lose any money on it. It just ended up, some of them had ads on them that then went to the proper copyright holders, which is perfectly fine. I completely understand that. But so yeah, when we turned this on, I assume there was supposed to be some type of music in the background here,
yeah.
since it mentions the ukulele music playing softly in the background.
Oh, okay.
So, anyway, Brian and I approached the bamboo bar. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which is a little more bearable since I won. Okay, I just gotta get my victory drink and get out of here. I think I already proved my superior dadness for the day.
Oh.
2 pineapples of hospitality, please. The bartender whips us up 2 rum drinks. See, I was right, it was rum. 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire, and we have to blow them out before we can drink them.
That's not hospitable.
Usually I just like to, I don't know, drink my drinks.
Hey.
If you don't want yours, I'll take it. And miss out on the taste of victory? I don't think so. I take a sip of
Sorry,
my...
but pineapple is not the taste of victory.
I agree. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. It literally looks like hostility. If you quickly look at it, it looks like hostility, which I guess makes sense.
Well, that would make sense if it was on fire.
Victory tastes fruity. Let's talk about lawn maintenance. I'm very particular. No electric mowers for me. I hand cut everything with scissors. I also water the lawn with bottled sparkling water. I just ran out, so you're going to have to import some. Italian is preferred, but I'll settle for Icelandic if that's all you have.
Icelandic water's so good. But it's not sparkling. I've never seen sparkling Icelandic water.
It's sweet that you're willing to put all that work into taking care of your dead grass. Wow.
Oh, shit.
What? My grass is perfectly healthy. It's okay, buddy. I know just the trick to perk it back up. I'll work my magic when I finish trimming your grass with the tiniest pair of scissors I own. So, cuticle scissors, basically. Man, even when he's trying to be helpful, I feel personally attacked. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. Of course it is. I love this show. Always made me want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate this show.
What?
Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV. Who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job minimum. And to be fair, God bless you. My goodness. And another, God bless you. Honestly, for a general contractor, that probably does suck. Because you show up to somebody's house and you're like trying to build them a deck and they're like, well, I watched Deck Makeover or whatever, Extreme Makeover Deck Edition, and they had it done in 2 days. What do you mean it's going to take 3 weeks? And he's, and then he's got to explain to these like irate people that it's going to take so much longer than they expected it to. Yeah. And it's like, yeah, there's unrealistic expectations in that they have people probably working around the clock. There's like an infinite number of like volunteers.
And they film about like 2% of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because and it's all tension based of like, oh my God, are we going to get it done? And then of course they get it done.
It's mostly just like people talking about their sob story about why they need this new deck.
Well, and obviously we're talking about Extreme Makeover Home Edition here because there's not a deck edition. But yeah, it's like,
dumb.
Right. And like, it's just, I guess no offense intended, but maybe, I don't know. But anyway, it's like ABC just like turns around and the contractors are like, wow, we hit a snag, we hit rock when we were digging the foundation or whatever, and we're not going to get this done in time. It's like, yeah, you are. ABC just turns around and goes, here's however much money you need, get it done. And it's like, oh, okay, we're going to get this done on time now. Yeah, of course you are. Assholes. Like, super unrealistic.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to worry about foundations when they're just making over a house that already exists.
True, very true. I mean, I've seen some people like break down old houses, and especially if it's like a smaller house because people aren't necessarily doing as well, but like there's a larger piece of land, sometimes they do like expand it out, but I'm assuming they could probably repurpose the original foundation at least a bit instead of like fully tearing it down to its roots.
I mean, it's likely that if they're connecting it to the original foundation, that there's not going to be a ton of issues of them running.
That's what I mean.
Things,
yeah.
But, I mean, maybe there will be at that point because maybe there'll be like plumbing or some kind of weird stuff that they might run into. Right. I don't know. I
don't know that we need to talk about this a ton more, but I also recall from some of those episodes from however many years ago it was that my family and I would sit down like whenever, like once a week when it aired and watch that show and then cry unabashedly at the end of every episode when they saw their houses.
I think I've seen like 3 episodes ever.
We watched like probably an entire season when it aired just because that was what we did as a family at that point. But I remember some situations where like the foundation was cracked or falling apart or like the house was falling. And like that's part of the makeover that they were trying to do. Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the game that we're playing.
I was a Trading Spaces kind of person.
Okay, I think that was after the fact, but maybe not. That's not a thing.
Trading Spaces was way older.
Oh, okay. My mistake.
Yeah, that was a TLC show that was on long before.
Okay.
It kind of basically like stopped being popular when Extreme Home Makeover Edition became a show.
Got it. Yeah, I like TLC and like what's the other one? HGTV were 2 channels that I literally never watched in my life.
Honestly, I think HGTV wasn't really a thing until
that's what
after.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to get at, but I don't have that context. So thank you for the correction. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Anytime.
So, you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would watch it.
He's gonna take back all those hearts that exploded out of him when he said something nice.
I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I want to watch stuff that's real. Like Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers? There it is.
Yeah.
I have terrible news for you, Peter. No, not them too! That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts, though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons.
That's true.
I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. What a sentence. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually helped plan the cul-de-sac we live in. That's awesome. Wow, nice work. Yeah, kind of took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too? The best. He practically built half of this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying not to become your father, then one day you wake up, Or you wake up one day and there you are.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughter, so it's an absolute dream job. For me, at least. By the way, can we talk about the fact that, like, with all the tchotchkes and stuff on the walls, it looks like Brian has an arrow sticking out of his head.
Yeah. Yep.
Why do they keep doing that? They keep, like, positioning them, like, because the people who created this game, like, put the character model there. So, like, maybe they're doing it on purpose, because I think we talked about that with another one as well.
Yeah.
Or it was, like, maybe with
Well, it
Brian
looked
and
like his
Craig or
hand
whatever.
was on Craig's ass or something.
Interesting. Well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've been okay with that. Until now. Now I must defeat him.
Oh, God.
I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay. Maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes, ask about his daughter, or stare him down unblinking.
That's creepy. He said keep it light, so jokes.
Jokes. So, a three-legged dog walks into a bar. Uh-huh. And he goes up to the bartender and says, I'm looking for the man who shot my leg. Brian. Is that how it goes? Nope, but I refuse to admit it. Yes, it's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde, you know? Oh, so it was supposed to not be funny? Jesus.
How many times have I said that to you?
All the time. All the time. At least once a week, if not more.
No, it's not that much. Once a month, definitely.
But I definitely do that thing where, like, I say a joke and then just look at you and just wait. And that's when you look back at me, you're like, oh, I was supposed to laugh at that. God damn it.
And then he'll, like, try to explain it to me, like, I just didn't get it. And I'm like, no, it was just bad. Like, there's nothing funny about it.
Okay. See? Thank you, Peter. I get it. Yep. Sure. I take a long sip of my drink. See? We can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I could do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him. Obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Ask about his dog, complain about kids these days, or compliment his beard.
Compliment the beard.
Hell yeah. I would have to say, right now, because we're filming this during the time of social distancing or social isolation, now, and probably only now for my entire life, my beard is bigger than Brian's.
Yes.
And I think, like I said, I think that's the only time in my life that I could ever said that. But yeah, right now my beard is way over the top. If you notice, if you go back to look at this channel, well, this channel doesn't have it at all yet, but if you look back at our Geek for All channel, you will not see me on camera during COVID-19 until maybe I decide to think about it. We'll see. But like early on, for like the first little bit of social isolation, I just wasn't on camera. I just let this thing grow. It is very big right now. But yeah, we can compliment his beard big time. Whoa!
What?
So you got to see he really liked that.
Oh.
When we compliment, yes. So you heard the ding, like the extra. Usually it's just ding and like hearts come out.
Yeah.
This time it was hearts and eggplants.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna get raped.
Oh God! Your beard is nice. It looks very healthy.
Love it.
Thanks, I grew it myself. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad.
Hey.
Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset.
Hey.
Hi, upset. I'm dad. No!
Hey.
I mean, you walked right into that one. That's Dad Joke 101.
All right.
Listen, buddy, I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor.
Nah.
Fart humor is like dad territory?
No, it's definitely not.
Hey.
Wow, Amanda must be so proud. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor. Kitschy again.
It's not.
Looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian, and I Oh, sorry. Hanging above Brian and I gestured to it. It just, the line break there made me a little confused.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. It looks like a swordfish.
Yeah, if that's the one he's talking about, yeah.
Wow.
Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What? Really?
Hey.
Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued to it.
Ficuses don't look anything like palm trees. And those are definitely not ficuses.
These things here?
Yeah, those look much more like ferns.
Yeah, they're definitely ferns. Again, they might not be talking about this. Like, they could be referencing something that we can't see or whatever, but... I look over. He's right.
Hey.
But I almost caught something like that fish once. Mine was bigger, though.
Of course it was.
Thank you. Doing my job for me. I appreciate it. By the way, if you didn't get that,
Game
everybody...
is over.
If you didn't get that, everybody listening at home, Amy was not looking at the screen when she just said exactly what was appearing on the screen at the time that she said it. Oh, really? Yup. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had.
You're not gonna take the bones out first?
Well, of course he did. Probably. That actually sounds amazing.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Well, it was the last day. Everyone had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars. Had my line out, too. Then all of a sudden, it just starts running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour. Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get a sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get it onto the boat. Single-handedly.
Nice.
Hey.
And you know what happens next? What happens next?
Uh-oh.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up in the morning on the deck. The fish gone. Never felt dumber. AKA the dude fell asleep on the deck drunk and had a dream about catching a big fish. Spoilers, that's exactly what happened. So it got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life trying to catch that fish, Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Oh man, fishing's the life. Haven't gone enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Oh, Peter, if you say the thing that's going to be exactly related to me, I'm going to be very upset. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. All right, so it's not technically that I'm terrible at fishing, although I guess arguably it is. I've been fishing, I don't know, a handful of times in my life, like less than 10, but still like a number of times where it's embarrassing to say that with the number of times that I've been fishing, I've still never caught a single fish in my life.
I've never been fishing once.
Well, there you go. Then we're in the same boat of how many fish we've caught. Awesome.
0. Yeah.
Yeah, high five. I lean in close. I'm amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing, or no one can outfish me.
Those are the only options.
Yeah, because we're bragging. We're the competitive dad.
Oh god, this is terrible. I'm amazing.
I'm simply the best out there.
Oh.
Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing?
Ah.
Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh, no. I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beer. We can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on, you know you want to.
The kids are going to hate that.
I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five, just like we did.
Hey.
Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Peter Good at Catching Fish Goku for nothing. We just always forget that that's our last name.
Oh my god. So stupid.
I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me.
Hey.
Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. Till next time, this is a great opportunity for friendship. I'm real excited. Or kiss my bass, Brian.
I'm real excited.
Wow, really? I would have picked this one. That's fine.
No, that one sucks.
He loved it. To catch way more fish than you, Brian. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is going to become a whole thing, isn't it?
Apparently.
Why did we hear Amanda for a second there?
I don't know.
Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. Okay. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? He wasn't too spicy about his crushing defeat, was he? Nah, he was pretty gracious about it. Like, frustratingly gracious. Yeah, how dare that guy have some decency? Come on, Dad, he seems like a nice dude, or a neat dude.
I thought Amanda took Daisy home already.
Yeah, but Daisy's young. So Amanda had to stay and take care of Daisy at the house. And then once Brian took over babysitting duties, a.k.a. relieved Amanda, and we took Amanda home.
Okay, so the two of them went to Brian's house.
Yeah.
Dropped off Brian and grabbed Amanda
Yeah.
and then came here.
Yeah.
Got it.
I think so. I don't know. The guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food.
Theoretical physics sounds fun.
Don't tell him I said that. It does?
Yes.
That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with
Eating all the
Daisy.
food? Yeah, I feel like it is.
I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she has a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end with no promise of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt you harbor deep within your heart.
That sounds exactly like fishing. To me.
Fishing's fun, you'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you, and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or simply just the abyss.
Right?
Not right. Don't say right.
That's exactly a perfect description of fishing.
Yeah.
I've never been, but that's exactly what I imagine fishing to be like.
Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It is my constitutional right to outright refuse this order.
Yes.
Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I could convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine. Sold.
Okay.
I'm in. All right, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops.
Maybe the girls and the dog can stay on shore.
All right, date complete. Jesus. Dad points, daddy points. Rank.
All the dates I've been on, that sure was something.
Jesus.
It sure was something.
Friendship is almost at the top. Dad band. I don't get that.
I
Is
don't
near
either.
the bottom, so maybe that's why we didn't get into that or whatever it is. Rivalry is about 50-50, a little bit over.
Okay.
Belly laugh, same thing.
Okay.
Mini golf is low, even though I got 2 S ranks.
That's so weird.
And tiki is just under half.
Okay.
Sure.
This is bizarre, but
Yes. But the date is complete. Soft
Welcome.
boy, one of 3.
Got dads.
okay. Soft boy?
Yeah.
What?
but we're 1/3 of the way to an achievement for Soft Boy. So we've been getting achievements for every date that we've gone on, but it's we got a 1 out of 3 achievement when we went on a date with Craig, 1 out of 3 just now with Brian, and the first date we went on, we got a 1 out of 3 with Matt, and the second date we went on with Matt, we got a 2 out of 3, because, don't forget, there's these hearts.
Yeah.
So we have 2 hearts so far with Matt. If we go on a third date or message him a third time, we could fill this third heart. And with Brian, we have 1.
Right.
And with Craig, we have 1, but they're the only ones. We haven't gone
Okay,
with...
but what's a soft boy? Is that like a Twinkie?
No, that's based on how Brian looks. In like maybe this section right about here, he's a soft boy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We seem to have a message from Craig here, but I think this video has gone on quite long enough. So
I agree.
the next time we are back with all of you, we can check out that message from Craig, which seems to be, as we've learned, a side quest, because it's on the side of the screen there. Very clever, Game Grumps, appreciate it. But yeah, we can either then choose to do that side quest with Craig, or do something entirely different, message one of the other dads. Or, we shall see when we come back for the next episode. So, to find out when that episode comes out, you can subscribe down below. I mean, spoilers, it'll be a week from when this one came out. But regardless, you can subscribe down below and ring that bell to be notified when all of our videos come out on this channel and on our other channels. You have to subscribe and ring the bell there as well, though. You can comment on this video. We would love to hear your opinions. What do you think of fishing? What do you think?
Abyss.
Yeah, what do you think of how I did on mini golf? Because the game didn't think I did that well in the ratings portion, in the points portion,
Right.
but in the ranking section, they thought I did quite well.
Yeah, it's very odd.
Yeah, very weird. So, we would, like I said, we would love to hear from you, commenting like that, doing the subscription and ringing the bell, sharing, liking, all those fun things that YouTube would like for you to do. It helps us out immensely. We really do appreciate any and all support that you are willing to give us.
Yes.
And for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Amy.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.